Remember when I said I was going to do another video on this awesome tool? Well, today I'm going to show you how it works. Not only that, I'm going to show you how this vertical cable tool works for pass-through connectors, my favorite. Works extremely well. Not only does it have the cutting tool in it, it works really well. I'm still going to use this wire stripper because I haven't found a wire stripper out there yet that I like. So I really like this one. It works 100% with Cat 6 cable. And so I'm going to continue using that until I find something else. So today, I'm going to show you how to use the vertical cable eye punch tool. I think that's called the eye punch tool. I'm bad with names. With one of the keystones. And just so you guys know, this keystone was free because they sent it to me in a little special care package. Thank you very much, Vertical Cable. After that, one of the guys that I do work with, I convinced him with my first cable that I did here that worked perfectly by the way. See how nice that looks? It's not in focus. I'm sorry. My very first cable using this tool, 100% flawless, and I reached out to him and I said, go buy one. So he bought me a pile of these that are blue, and he's been using it and said, best tool since sliced bread. So today, let's jump in. I'm going to show you how to use the pass-through connector with some Cat 6 and how I do it. And after that, we're going to use this awesome tool, my PoE Pro from Trend Networks tool to test this cable and see how that works. So let's jump in. Let's do a top deep view camera down of me doing this tool and go from there. Okay, so I got it all set up. Hopefully you guys can see it and there's not that much glare. Maybe I'll put this, I got a little box or my little knife over here so that way there's not much glare so we can give them some nice view of their tools. So we'll cut the cable once around, done. Okay, pull our pairs out. Let me zoom in. Hopefully this stays in focus because I'm going to be focusing on doing this and that. So let's see. So we got this off. We've got our string, our pull string. So I usually use my cheap little X-Acto knife. Pull that out. And this goes much quicker when you're not paying attention and trying to do a video. These I can do in my sleep. So we'll pull all our pairs out. I usually, with this cord in the middle for separating the cables and stuff like that, I usually give this a little bit of a tug. And then I hit it with my knife after pushing all these over. Right? Just hit it once. And then it should twist off. Oh, I didn't hit it with my knife enough. And then they just twist off. Oh, I didn't hit it with my knife. Then what do? Is I pull this back a little bit. So that way this is still inside of there, like that. Right? So I'm not in the camera there. Because we want this to be inside, so that way it doesn't take up all the room inside of this jack here. So let's get our colors together. We're going to go like this. Oh, I wanted to show you guys a trick also. I was telling Blake about this trick because I see a lot of people doing the good old... Let's zoom this out a little bit. I'm sure you guys will see it once I start working. With the good old untwist and then use your finger to straighten these wires. But if you're doing thousands of those a day, or if you've got like maybe hundreds of them and your finger gets sore at the end of the day, instead of using your traditional finger of going like this and straightening it, use a Jiffy. And every electrician / low voltage person has one of these in their hand. So if you go like this, okay, on every cable, once or twice, after we've spread them out, it becomes straight and there's no curves in it and it saves your fingers. So let's pull these out. So then when we got all these wires out, we just go like this. Put our finger in there. Right? Like that. Yeah, make sound effects. Don't make fun of me. Okay. Put that one over there. We'll do one at a time. The nice thing about using a Jiffy Marker in the plastic is it's not metal. It's not stretching and wrecking the cable. Right? We go like this. Yeah, I'm not pushing very hard. I'm just using it to ride against the plastic here along the felt marker. So let's do it again here, see if you guys can see it. Right? See how straight those become? Right? Again? See how they're all straight now. So they're really, I don't know if you guys can see it, sorry. I'm trying. Might be blurry. Maybe move this in just a hair. Okay, so now we have all that. And we'll put our pairs in color. So green, white, green. Pull these over. Green, white, green. Orange, white, blue. Blue, white, orange. Brown, white, brown. Push all these together. Let's line these up. This one moved. Yeah. Okay. Got all our colors in line. Okay, pretty easy. We'll use the correct tool. Cut these all off. We still have all our wires. They're in order. Sorry if this camera is not focusing at all. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's my best effort because it's not a camera that I'm familiar with. So we'll put our keystone in, our RJ45 pass-through in there. And you can notice the gray piece, it's not going to focus properly, is it? There we go, actually. You'll notice that the gray piece that was in there that I cut off, this one right here, isn't sticking out of the end right here, so it's not going to have any problems here. We could push this all the way in, make sure that our colors are already in there, so we'll give it a quick little tug. Make sure our colors are right. Green, white, green, orange, white, blue, blue, white, orange, brown, white, brown. Give this a quick little easy twist. Put it in here. Perfect. I wish this camera was a little bit better, but that's what I got to use. Okay? How's that? Okay. So we got the end on there. That's all done. I'm gonna have to lop off this. Actually, no, I'm gonna not lop that, Anna. What I'm gonna do is I've got a spool of wire here that Mr. Rob gave me because I really like this stuff. Let's take this and cut this right there with my cutters here. I'm going to keep this end on here for later on because I might need that for a patch cable. Let's see about doing the other end with this awesome tool that I like, the vertical cable eye punch tool that works good. Not this one. We'll leave that one there. And notice how they ratchet. I like that. That's really good. You want that because you want to be able to push it all the way. And if you let go, it stays there until it's fully compressed. I think this one does the same thing too. Yeah, it does. You want it to fully compress. You don't want it to go halfway and let go and then have to your tool move around and stuff like that, right? So this tool, these fit perfectly in here very easily, and they align very nicely too. Just like that. See if I can show you that on the camera. See how this does it? Right? See how these go in here really, really nicely? They sit perfectly. When you crunch this, I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to move any of the pins and stuff, but when we do this, it works really, really, really nice. Can't believe that I never had this tool in my toolkit, but I do now. So, let's move all this stuff out of the way. We will take probably a little bit extra off of this cable so I can show you guys. I'm taking way more than what needs to be off, but that's what we got. So we want to cut this little piece off, and we want to cut the center out because we don't need that. So we'll take this out, bend these down, pull this just a hair out. Normally I have a pair of side cutters, but I lost them, so that's okay. We use the X-Acto knife. We just don't want to hit the wire, which is what I'm doing here. And I don't think this camera is doing me any justice other than showing you what I'm doing here. Very sorry, guys. So just do a nick in here. This will twist, right, like that. Okay, just twist it off. Give it a little bit of a tug so that little plastic piece stays in there into the tip here. Okay, so we'll pull our wires back. We're going to look the vertical cable. The whole purpose of these really good tools, I'm going to bend these up so that way I can show this. You really want, I'm going to zoom in actually. Sorry, I lied. You really want this edge of this jacket right here just on the edge of the inside of the keystone. You don't want it hanging out. I've seen so many people, they'll do keystones and it's hanging out like this, right? You definitely do not want it to look like that. You want this to be hidden inside of that, right? So I'm going to put this along the side here and see if I can do this and make sure you guys can see me doing that. We want to make sure our colors are, so we're going to use A. It's harder to do this when I'm showing you guys how to do this when I'm trying to film. So normally I would have been done this already. We'll put this in here. So we go look at our color code. So we go white, blue, white, green. So let's see if we can do this. So we'll untwist this. Cody does a really nice way of doing this so it doesn't have to spread it. But as I'm doing this video, it's a little bit harder because I'm trying to video this for you guys and stay in the actual view of the camera. I'm sorry. Okay. And then we'll hop over to the other side. So that way these guys stay inside the piece here. So like this. Make sure that we got our colors in the right way. Come on. It's a lot harder to video this than it is actually to do it when you're not trying to show people, right? So our two first colors in here. So now let's do up the top here. We'll do the brown since we're up here already. Pull this over. What do we got in the top? We got brown and then brown white. So we'll go this. I'm going to spread these out because it's making my life easier. Brown, brown, white. So we'll push the brown in there. And then the white, right? Just want to push them in there. I'm just taking my time to show you guys this so that way you can see how it looks correct when it's done properly. Since this took me forever to do because I'm on camera, I should technically be able to push this in once. Click this and it should cut all the wires and then be perfect. Then we'll test it. What do you think? Ready? In. And look at that. Every wire. I'm not even letting go. You can hear it. It hasn't clicked. I got my microphone turned up. Hasn't even clicked. And you can see, right? All the wires perfect, right? Pull it out. Done. Look at that. Perfect every time. You'll get better and better. I'm doing this on camera, so it's been taking me a lot longer, and I'm sure this video isn't that helpful, but just to prove to you that every time you cut with this, it cuts all the wires and it's perfect. Now, all we have to do is just take this little cap. Done. Right? So we got a cable that is perfect using the vertical cable tools. We got the keystone end and the pass-through end on this side. Now what we need to do is test it to make sure it works. I'm going to use the PoE Pro. Move these tools out of the way. But I need to use a patch cable. Luckily me, I have a little mini blue one here. And the only reason why I'm using the blue one or this patch is because we need to test the keystone. Right? So let's test this. Turn this guy on. Oh, I gotta take this out first. And just so we know that we've got a live cable, to make sure that it's not dead, this other cable we just made. We're going to plug in the 1 foot cable to this. See if I can adjust this camera. I keep changing this, sorry. There's going to be a bump in the camera or in the video because I'm trying to adjust the camera so you guys can see this here. So we're going to plug this in. We'll plug it into the module. Okay. Okay. I'll remember to put this up here so we can see it. Are we going to get a pass? Are we going to get a pass? And we got a pass because we used 2 awesome tools that work flawless every time that you crimp a connector. Okay? Quick, easy video. Effective tools will make your life effectively faster. Having a tool also like this guy right here should be something in your network toolkit. I really like this tool, and I'm going to say thank you very much to Trend Networks for giving me this, because it just proved that the work that I did with these tools makes it work. Pretty simple. We got a cable with keystones on the end, a pass-through RJ45, tested it, working. I think that's a successful video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. 1,600 subscribers as of today. Actually, no, that was a couple days ago. What's today? Tuesday? I'm on vacation, so my days are all skewed. Got my nice shirt on. That probably helped me make the cables. What do you guys think? Yeah? No? Nah. It's the tools. So, thank you very much to Vertical Cable for sending me the keystones. I did, just so you guys know, I did buy these tools. I did not get them for free. As much as I like free tools, these ones I did buy. So, that's it. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later, and we'll go from there. See ya.